Warfare is a series of violent activities, such as armed conflicts, that involve different nations or states or different groups within a nation or state. The Big Bang was the start of everything that is present in the universe. It created elements such as helium and hydrogen, which allowed stars to form. The stars then created heavier elements in its core. Some of these elements are aluminum, which can be found in military aircraft, weapons, and the armor that knights wore during battle.
When the stars died, heavier elements were created, such as uranium. Some of these chemical elements were created from supernovas, allowing the creation for chemical warfare, which can be used to inflict harm and death onto humans.
Animals shared many characteristics with early humans, particularly aggression. Humans are more intelligent, therefore, they can use their aggression for a wider variety of things, other than territorial defense, territorial gain, mating behaviors, and hierarchy. Besides that, humans can also use their aggression on one another to push their different opinions on each other and elevate their social status. One of the earliest tools used to commence combat were bows and spears. In order to make these weapons deadlier, early humans used pressure flaking. Pressure flaking is the process of shaping a stone into a blade with a stone hammer and sharpening the edge of the stone blade using wood or bone. This process eventually spread across different groups of humans, making every human have this deadly technique.
As humans became more developed, they started to create boats that were able to travel long distances and create weapons such as cannons or rifles. People tend to create materials like cannons and rifles because they had more time, jobs were less specialized for survival, and more based on the wants of countries. Agriculture caused an acceleration of technologies from metal weaponry, such as swords, to gunpowder weapons, which made metal weapons obsolete. Some causes of warfare for agriculture may have been the need of other materials that rival countries had.
Once the human population began to grow, European nations began to explore and colonize different continents to gain more materials and more trade routes. This in turn causes different world zones to become interconnected with one another, leading to innovations in warfare technology and more wars such as the 7 Years' War, American Revolutionary War, and Napoleonic Wars. Colonialism gave European nations the opportunity to industrialize, accelerating innovations in warfare technology, like machine guns and tanks. World War I allowed advances in warfare technology and airplane technology.
I'll use this. Covering line.
I'm not gonna make it.
Live.
Kill them! Throw the grenade! I'm back at 75% health. Time to kill them.
Engineering and warfare are closely related to each other. Look at aerospace, for example. It's without a doubt that the aircraft wouldn't have improved without the world wars. Thanks to the world wars, the aircraft now have stronger airframes, are much lighter, much faster, much more durable, and way stronger, and have much more variety. In addition to aircraft, rocketry was also improved upon. In World War II, they were originally developed as missiles to destroy cities, but were very inaccurate. Thanks to modern technology and improvement in the Cold War, missiles were more accurate and allowed astronauts to go into space and carry more payloads, which allowed for GPS, which allowed us to see everywhere across the Earth.
In order to save more lives in the future, the MSTC, or Medical Simulation Training Center, trains medics to save lives faster and more efficiently. They use lifelike mannequins in order to recreate combat scenes where there are conflicts. The mannequin's conditions can be changed from critical to stable by adjusting settings on an instructor's tablet that is connected to the mannequin. While nothing can fully prepare medics for battle, these tools can help students develop the skills and instincts necessary to save lives in the face of danger.
Impacts present today with warfare can be found in the nuclear threats that were made by North Korea and the threat of ISIS in the Middle East, along with the chemical attacks by the Syrian government. The impact of the North Koreans allowed for Americans to use money on missile defense to protect the United States government from a North Korean ICBM that is capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. The Syrian government caused Donald Trump and the United States government to blast the Syrian government airfield with cruise missiles as a response towards the chemical attacks. Another impact from warfare is the influence of weapons that have been used for mass murders in American schools and the response that the community is showing towards the NRA.
Warfare has been present during the time period that humans have been around and will be present in the future with technological advancements.
As human technology advances, warfare technology becomes deadlier, more effective, and cheaper for other countries.
War is a part of life and death and can leave scars that last a lifetime.